A lot of you have asked how you can override the icons in LawManager Pro. In particular, um, some people want to change the save icon to a floppy. So let's take a look at how we can do that. We go into the component designer, and we're going to need to add two components. A menu component, that's what these are. These are called menu components. And then a menu item component to override this item right here. So if we first take a look at the menu components, do a find for all the menu components. Notice I've added a record menu component. The record menu component will just simply have one property called records that must match the exact caption. So if you create a menu component with the same caption as one of the existing menus, you will be able to override the menu items on that menu. And you can see the other menu components in the system. Here we're overriding the edit menu. You should have this in your components. You don't need to put the ampersand, but it doesn't hurt to put the ampersand for the underscore. Notice here with the records, I could have an ampersand R or just records. It's not necessary. Also, it's not necessary to have visible or sort order. Those are only really necessary for menus, new menus, like the Tools menu is a new menu, the Reports menu is a new menu in the system. And that allows you to position the menu between certain items. So if we take a look at the records menu that you need to add, I entered menu as the type, gave it a name of records MN, that's just the convention for the component name. The component name could be anything you want. A little description about the component. When I saved it, it generated a unique key for the component. And then I put in one property. Now, menu components, if we take a look at an existing menu component, you'll notice that their parent-related component is base application. So menu components parent must be the base application component. So what I did was I simply highlighted that, did a Control-C or edit copy, and then on my new menu component, I just pasted in edit paste to easily attach that new component, menu component, to the base application component. Okay, so that's created our records menu so that we can then create menu items and attempt to override this entry right here. So we're going to do another search and also look for menu items. We should see a whole host of them. You can see all of the tools or components. These are all menu items. Some of the things on the reports menu are menu items in the base configuration. Down at the bottom, we can see here's our menu that we added, and here's our menu item to attempt to override the saved data item. So if we take a look at this, the component type should be menu item. I gave it a name. This component name can be anything, but I gave it a name of save data menu item and a description of override of save data. The three properties that are required are a caption, and typically when you're overriding a menu item, let's say this data entry item, I would name the caption for my menu item data entry. Again, the underscores are not necessary. The saved data has a hidden caption name of commit. It was the old caption name. And to override that particular item, you need to use the caption of commit. The clear to find toggles between the word find and clear to find. So if you want to override this one, the caption should just be find. The message number is the special number to tell it what operation to perform. The way to calculate your message number, these would be 1, 2, 3. This is going to be 101, 102, 103. Then this is 201, 203, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, actually, if we look at the full menu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So save data is 207. Then we use a small icon image name property to specify the icon that we would like to display. The icon is stored in the icon designer. And so what I did was I added a new row. Again, I can give this any name I want. I called it say floppy icon. Then you click here and right click to load the image from a file. And so I loaded it from my collection of icons that I have. And let's see, I think I called it save floppy. We can make available this save icon, and it loads it in, and then you save, and you now have the icon referenced by this name, which this property must use here. The last thing you must do is you must attach the menu item to the records menu, and that's done again through the parent related component. So I'm going to want to copy this key here. If I highlight this key, edit, copy, and then move to my menu item, and I'm going to make its parent this menu by doing a paste. And when I save that, now I have my menus parent to the record menu, and the record menu parent to the base application. So we've connected up the menu and menu item properly. And again, to review the properties on the menu or records, and the properties on the menu item, caption commit, special word, the message number to do the commit operation, and then the icon that we would like to be displayed. Now, the icon hasn't changed, but once I refresh my configuration, we should see a floppy icon now appear in the save icon. There it is. Sometimes you get this message whenever you're changing your toolbars. Simply answer yes. And the icon goes gray when it's not active, but if I happen to be editing this, notice that it comes up dark when the commit is available. Only slight side effect, which we cannot solve, is that the caption then turns to commit, but at least you've got the floppy icon here and it's replaced. You can do the similar thing for the find icon by perhaps changing it to an hourglass or magnifying glass. Its message number would be 201, and its caption, when we're in find mode, it uses this caption find. So it's the caption that is the key to overriding a particular entry. That's all there is. Thank you very much.